How are you?
I'm doing great, man. So first of all, congratulations getting to this point. Wanted to ask you, what are some of the best advice you got from Coach Helton during your time at USC, and what is some of the best advice you got from your dad, being Warren G, about life in general?
The best advice that I got from Coach Helton was just to be a man about everything you do. Learning, you got to learn. You got to go through mistakes to learn from it. And he taught me the right ways all the time. And good advice that my dad always gave me. Making sure that he always made sure that I was on point with everything. Making sure that I'm making mistakes. He never spoiled me in any type of way. He made sure that I was working and I deserve whatever I got.
Thank you.
Sir.
Mateus Ornelas.
Matheus Ornelas from Time Out Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. Like the playing in the secondary, you can do a lot of things there. Like can be corner, can be nickel, safety. You have a lot of stuff for doing the secondary. How do you think that your transition is going to work for the high level of the NFL?
I believe my transition, I'm gonna roll right into it, and I'm gonna be straight because football. I've been playing football all my life, so it becomes natural to me. And just adjusting to a new system and getting ready for new speed, I think I'm gonna be ready for it because I'm ready for all challenges.
Okay, let's go to Ryan Young.
Olaijah, what was the biggest feedback or advice that helped you make your decision and decide that the time was right for you to make the jump now?
Coach Helton, he made me. We talked it out on making a decision. He said he'll always be on my side, whatever the decision is. And I sat down talking with my parents, and a decision was made. And I just thank Coach Helton for giving me an opportunity to give me a scholarship and help me play for his school and make plays. And I just want to give a lot of love to Coach Helton for giving me a chance.
Okay, Adam Grossbard.
Olaijah, did you get a specific draft grade that made you feel like this was the right time to leave school?
Yeah. I've gotten feedback that I heard, and I thought it was the right move for me to just take a step forward.
We'll go back to Nick Hamilton.
Elijah, is there anyone in NFL ranks that you look up to, that you try to model your game after? Somebody that's inspired you, or players that have inspired you?
Yes, sir. I look up to Jair Alexander and Denzel Ward because they're not very big cornerbacks, but they have quick twitch just like I do, and they're playmakers, and that's what I look up to. I'm gonna be the same way as soon as I step into the league.
Ryan Carchi.
Hey, Elijah, what was it about this season that you feel like you showed enough to move on to the NFL?
Really, I mean, I expressed my talent on the field. I thought it was good enough, and it was just a decision that I made with my parents. And I didn't get too many targets this past season, so if I'd have stayed another season, it would have been the same way. So I thought it was just it was time to move forward.
Rashawn Haylock.
Hey, OG. I know you in the past you've talked about just the importance of creating your own lane. How significant is that now? Considering what you accomplished at SC and now been on the verge here of making it to the next level.
It's very significant. It's a blessing. I remember you interviewing me when I was in high school, so it's crazy seeing you interview me right now. And I kept pushing forward. Ever since I told you that, I kept making my goals come true, and I'm here. I finally made it.
We'll go to Antonio Morales.
Hey Elijah, what in particular do you want to show on Wednesday?
You said what?
What do you want to show in particular on Wednesday when you have pro day?
That I have a lot of talent, and if anyone underestimated me, I'm gonna prove them wrong, and I just can't wait to put on the show.
Ryan Abraham, you're up.
Hey, OG, are you still working out with the USC team? And if so, how have you liked the new strength and conditioning coach if you're working out there?
No, I haven't worked out with the new strength and conditioning coach, and I haven't worked out with the team. But I know they're working hard, and I see videos all the time, so I feel like they're going to be a whole new breed.
Ryan Young.
In what ways did Dante make an impact on you last season? You only had the 1 year to work together, but in what ways did he really help you improve and advance?
Dante, he gave me a lot of knowledge. He turned me into a man, really. He showed me ways that I never seen or heard before. He helped me so much with my technique and made me a better player overall. I appreciate Dante coming in, and it was like he was one of my best friends while he was coaching me. So I just felt great, and he made me a better player the past season. So I appreciate Dante for that.
Okay, reminder, raise your hands if you have a question. Wait a minute here if there's any more questions for Elijah. Rashawn, you have one?
Hey, one more thing for you, OG. What's sort of the best advice you've gotten in terms of being able to navigate through this process?
That consistency is key. When you're consistent with everything that you got or everything that you're doing with, you'll be successful, and you can't be stopped.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you. It's nice talking to you again.
We'll go back to Ryan Young.
Yeah, one more from me. Have you had any conversations with NFL teams yet? And if so, what are kind of some of the consistent questions you've been asked?
Yeah, I've had a few conversations, and everybody brings up my father, so that's something cool to hear.
Okay, any other questions for Elijah? Okay, Elijah, I don't see any more questions. Oh, there's one there. Ryan Abraham.
All right, one more, OG. You mentioned your father. Do you think that's helped you through the process, or could it actually be a little detrimental in the process, just having a famous father like that?
Yeah, it helps me a lot because when I feel like there's pressure on me and something that I have to prove, I work harder, and it makes me better. So it helped me a lot. And just having a father making music and me playing football, it gave me a lot of rhythm. And I feel like those are some keys that you have to have with good technique.
And we have a question from Keely.
Hey, OG, do you have a favorite moment as a Trojan now that you've had time to away from it?
My favorite moment as a Trojan was for sure getting my first pick, but also running out of the tunnel in the Coliseum and just celebrating, jumping, diving, dancing. It's very exciting.
Okay, Elijah, it looks like that's all the questions we have for you today. We appreciate you joining us. We wish you the best of luck on Wednesday and in the NFL. With that, we'll let you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait to put on the show for you guys. Fight on.